Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Hello everyone, Azokrit here, otherwise known as Pingsu, she, her pronouns, back with another week of Spongebob streaming. Hopefully y'all been doing just as good as I have. I am very excited to start the game today. I will admit I did have some experience with Battle for Bikini Bottom. It was definitely a fun game. It's definitely probably the more solid of the two games in the duology, so to speak. But I grew up only having played the SpongeBob movie game. This game is like my baby. It might not be like my favorite game of all time, but it's definitely like in my top 10 to 20 games of all time. So I'm really excited to show it off a bit, even in some of its flawed forms. Anyways, I don't really think I have any announcements to make today. The only poll we have going on right now ends in 3 hours and it's 12-0 vote. Because I've fucking guilted y'all into it. And the last person to follow would have been after Sunday's stream, which I congratulated yesterday. Alright, so let's go ahead and get her going. Ba-ba.
Games.
And do let me know if the volume needs adjusted for this game. Unlike Battle for Bikini Bottom, the SpongeBob movie game goes for more of a sequential game order. So, you have to go through every story mission in order, and then you have to get a certain amount of extra collectibles in order to unlock thresholds to get to the next level. So there is some required backtracking if you don't get enough the first time. And there's going to be at least a couple backtrackings just because of how the abilities are unlocked in this game. There's a lot more abilities you have to unlock in this game than there were in the last game. Anyways, this game goes along with the plot of the SpongeBob movie, which came out back in 2004, 21 years ago. Oh, music's a bit loud, I can turn it down.
Welcome to our
Alright.
tale of woe,
Let me know if that's
triumph
better.
against impossible odds, terror, and managerly responsibility. Our story begins in the calm waters above the town of Bikini.
But yeah, this game presents
As
the movie
we
in a
sail
slideshow.
through the waves, we find another day. Wait a minute! Hold your seahorses!
There are in-game cutscenes, like so, but it tells the game, it tells the movie story
This is happening here. It's horrible.
in basically flashcards.
Oh, thank Neptune, my manager's here.
Talk to me, Krabs.
It started out as a simple, a Krabby Patty with cheese.
So what went wrong?
When the customer took a bite, no cheese! Oh, this has never happened before.
The horror.
Get a hold of yourself, Eugene. I'm going in.
Alright. So first things first.
Oh, you think you're clever,
This
do ya?
game follows the plot of the movie, and this is essentially a dream sequence. They are unveiling the second Krusty Krab location, and SpongeBob is really wanting to get this manager position because he feels like he deserves it. So this is like a dream he has the night before the restaurant unveiling.
Like just before the great jump.
As you can see, there's only one mission in this level, but that will change as we get farther along.
My mom always said, if you can't say anything nice about someone...
So you have two types of collectibles in this game. Instead of golden spatulas, you have goofy goober tokens. And instead of socks as like the secondary collectible, you have treasure chests, which unlock extras. And I'll show a few of those off if we get enough treasure chests.
Never fear, good citizens of Bikini Bottom. The manager is here.
We also have a progression bar in the top right.
Boing.
These unlock skill points that you can use to upgrade your character.
Already.
Something that was not present in the first game. Alright. And then, of course, they have to start showing off the cutscenes as you reach every enemy. Did it for the first game, they do it for this one as well. Patrick being here is a good time to bring this up. There are only 2 playable characters in this game. You have Spongebob and you have Patrick. Sandy is not playable in this game because she didn't really have a role in the movie.
It's a short slide from manager to, well, not manager.
Teleport boxes are still here. They work just the same as they did before. Open both, you go from one to the other. Here is our first example of the treasure chests. Achievement who left this year.
Go to the extra section on the options menu.
And as they're saying here, you can go to the options menu in your thing and go to the extras section. And we're not going to watch this because it's literally just a film trailer for the SpongeBob movie. But it's there for us now. And every treasure chest you get in the game will unlock one more on that little sequence. And there's stuff like concept artwork, different costumes for the characters to wear. It's good stuff. Even if I wish a few more were costumes.
Type stuff.
Checkpoint banners look just like they did in the last game. Nothing much changed there.
A manager
Let's
is
go ahead and
always
yoink these.
prepared.
Almost to our first skill point. Just making sure you know you can do aerial attacks. We got our first wall jump section. They are just as annoying as they were in the first game. Spongebob is still the only one who can do them. Up. And we have unlocked our first upgrade point. Now, there are 2 different things you can upgrade in this game. You can upgrade your health and you can upgrade your moves. And the moves are actually very useful to upgrade in this game. You actually need to upgrade a few of them in order to beat some of the later levels. For example, SpongeBob and Patrick's spin attacks become able to reflect projectiles, which is very helpful in the later stages. You also get an achievement for each one you unlock, so I'm going to try to get as many as I can. You can see they are now metal.
Be able to break through some weak objects in the world.
Not that I needed the upgrade for that one, but it's nice.
Go, SpongeBob!
But yeah, that's why you'll see me trying to break as many boxes as I can, get as many of these objects as I can. There's nothing you can spend them on like you did in the first game with shiny object tolls. Instead, they contribute to like the upgrade system. And level clear. Crisis of the Krusty Krab, 3 points. And flashcards.
manager of this establishment. Everything is gonna be just fine.
I'm really scared, man.
You got a name?
Phil?
Come on, Phil, stay with me. I've only got one shot at this. Gotta
Man
have
is
the right
crumbling.
tools for the job. Bingo. Now I want you to do me a favor, Phil.
What?
Say cheese.
The beginning.
And it was a dream.
A little yellow friend awakes from his slumber
Stock
and prepares
image.
for the biggest day of his life. Yet, despite his dreams, he is not honored with the manager position of the new Krusty Krab 2. So he sulks off to
Yes,
drown
Squidward
his
gets it
depression
instead.
in ice cream at the local Goofy Goobers. Across the street, jealous of Mr. Krab's success, the diabolical Plankton hatches Plan Z. He steals King Neptune's crown and frames Mr. Krabs for selling it to the far-off and dangerous land of Shell City.
Shell
Let us now
City.
join our heroes in the midst of their self-pity.
Alright, so let's not beat around the bush. First off, yes, this next level is called I'm Ready Depression. Secondly, they really just got drunk for kids in this scene. They call it ice cream, they got drunk.
Hey, buddy. Come
Case
on,
in point.
wake up.
Huh? Where am I?
It's 8 in the morning. Closed. Go collect your friend and get out of here.
Hey, buddy! Come on up here and join the party!
Yeah, that sounds about right. Let's see.
SpongeBob!
So yeah, we gotta go rescue our also drunk friend. And the music does fit the setting, but it's also kind of awful. Like, it's meant to be awful music, but it's also just awful. You can see Patrick's been upgraded from his belly bump attack to a full spin. He is now just as good at doing regular attacks as Spongebob, if a bit slower. Oh yeah, I forgot I could whack that thing. Doesn't give you anything, but it's nice. Anyways, now's as good a time as any to talk about a fun little tidbit for this game. This game came out about a month before the actual SpongeBob movie did, so if you want to see the plot of the movie, this video game was actually the first place to see it, really. And I just find that cool, because you don't see that a lot. Anyways, each level is only really made for one character. You'll usually see one or two challenges meant for the other character in this game, but this level is meant to be a Patrick level. Oops. Thank you for the hydrate, redeem pup.
What now?
Why would they do that? I'm not entirely sure of that, honestly. To my knowledge, it's something that was done somewhat frequently back in the day, just to give people a reason to buy the game instead of it being just a worse version of the movie.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy! Stop!
So it's kind of like a selling point for the game. Get kids interested in the game, and then of course they'll want to have their parents take them to like the movie. It doesn't really work that well now because of the internet leaking everything, but it was an interesting tactic back in like the mid-2000s. Anyways,
If anyone knows what this screen does,
everyone ready to drop? Yep, bye! Anyways, as you can see on our progress bar on the right, the amount of I believe they're manliness objects or manliness tokens that we need in order to actually get an upgrade will go up as we get more points. It is not just like every 250, sadly. Then we get all the upgrades really fast. Oh well. Anyways. Yeah, Patrick's only slightly less mobile than Spongebob in this game. It's not as big of a difference as it used to be. Oh, new enemy debut.
SpongeBob!
What's up, Patrick? You have got to try this new dot broom game.
Doug!
Where?
Yeah, these guys are essentially just the hammers from the last game.
Manliness has landed.
Also, yeah, SpongeBob totally isn't drunk. Don't worry about it, kids. Anyways, trampolines. Huzzah! Yeah, a lot of the enemies from the last game get carried over to this game. There are a few differences, but a lot of them have the same behaviors with a different coat of paint.
Hey, presents!
This here is the enemy spawner, similar to the machine from the last game. That was like the Duplictron 300.
I missed you guys.
They do have different coats of paint in this game. They do actually warn you that it blows up this time. So that's kind of nice. In the first game, you just kind of get blown up on the first time you try it.
Macho stuff.
The game also gives you a little alert there saying, hey, you unlocked a new place to teleport to because, there's a challenge over there that you need the ability to either Sonic Wave, or you need the ability to throw objects over on those buttons in order to unlock the door. This is what I mean by, like, certain areas you have to backtrack to in this game. For better or worse. Anyways, see this here? Unlike the last game where Sandy could lasso Texas-shaped objects, Patrick can swing on ice blocks with his tongue in this game. So Patrick gets another moveset upgrade. Treasure chest. So let's see here. I think we get... Yeah, that's Mermaid Man's SpongeBob costume. We will see that starting in the next level. This music's so stupid, I love it. Anyways, it works pretty much the same as lassoing the Texas symbols worked in the previous game. It's just on Patrick now. Up, missed the jellyfish there. Alright, so here's the first example of forced detouring. Say hi to Mindy.
Patrick, if you bring me more Goofy Goober tokens, I can grant you the cartwheel move.
She will basically gate you off at certain points in the game, saying you need this many Goofy Goober tokens in order for me to do this for you. Usually it's a new move. And there are more moves in this game than there were in the previous game. But certain moves that you could do from the start of the game last time are locked behind these Goofy Goober paywalls, essentially now. Examples of this include SpongeBob's uppercut, Patrick's fruit throwing ability, and Patrick's belly flop.
Oh boy, I love whatever that move is.
You will. Just bring me more Goofy Goober tokens.
Anyways, the game gives you two options here. I'm going to do both of them so that we get less backtracking later. First off, we have a combat arena challenge. Yeah, this game has a lot of teleporting areas. You enter these and you'll enter a challenge separate from the rest of the level. It's kind of disjointed. But the idea of combat arenas in Spongebob is kind of funny. Oh! Say hi, Mermaid Man! Anyways, there are 3 waves of enemies in these usually. There is one exception though. But yeah, these are the burping guys from the Goofy Goober. They just look a bit different. As you can see, there's a lot of health pickups. They don't really regenerate during later waves. Well, they do sometimes, but it's not a guarantee. Last one is over here. It's a good way to grind manliness tokens, though, if you need them. Note, if I did not upgrade SpongeBob's spin, it would take 2 spins to get rid of those hammer guys. Well, technically broom guys, but you get the idea. We also knocked these guys a bit farther back. Oh, hi. Oh. Oh yeah, everyone also stops and laughs at you in this game if you take a hit. The last game did this too, but this game's a bit more obvious about it. It's kind of funny when it's not like irritating in later levels. Alright, last wave. Case in point, that laugh fucking echoes in this game. One nice thing about this game is that they'll never throw you in a combat arena where you need a move you don't have yet. If you can find the combat arena, you can win the combat arena when you reach it. I don't know why, but these guys, when they laugh, they just sound like a VeggieTales character to me. And clear. That's a Goofy Goober token. Number 2. You'll see a link to work saying 1 out of 5. That is an achievement you get when you complete every token in that level, which we will not be doing for a while because some of them require abilities we do not have yet. First level we can really do that for is the next level, and you'll see why when we get there. Anyways, this one's even simpler than the combat challenge, I'll say that much. Let's make sure you yoink all the manliness objects here. Manliness tokens. Yeah, you literally just bounce, 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 and it's literally just up here. It's kind of easy. It's like, if you don't want to actually try with the combat section, here's a freebie. You're getting that upgrade. Don't get me wrong, the game does wall you later if you don't know what you're doing, but that's not happening yet. Anyways, new move.
Okay, Patrick. Since you've brought me enough Goofy Goober tokens, you may now use the cartwheel move.
Oh yeah, these stupid fucking GIFs.
Time to spin. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
You'd better get going, Patrick. There's lots to do.
The cartwheel move is very simple. And you can hold it. Just don't get hit while you're doing it. Yeah, I hear you, pup. Anyways, got some actually decently sized manliness tokens up here, and you get them by not smashing shit immediately. Because if you smash them immediately, you can't reach them at the top. We also have our next upgrade, which I will do as soon as I am finished with the rest of these boxes. Like with Spongebob, I'm going for the Star Spin upgrade. 5 points, Macho Star Spin. Like Spongebob's, it allows you to reflect projectiles. Unlike Spongebob, it's not quite as clear, it just has a little bit of a red outline. It's a bit darker in color, I guess. There's no achievement for collecting every manliness token in a level, but it'd be funny if there was. It would take a while. Especially since a lot of them respawn on death, if my memory is correct. Oh yeah, I forgot it echoes in here. Oh right, you were doing the Tachyon career. Congrats on that. Anyways, this one requires a very particular thing. You gotta get rid of all these boxes in a specific fashion. Ta-da! If we look at the options menu, this one is a cosmetic change that makes all the bucket heads have longer antennas. It's not something that really matters for this level, but it's a nice little cosmetic thing. I do believe there's a few more manliness tokens back around here. We do have all the treasure chests in the level, and you can see it because it tells you on the pause menu. Alrighty. Made it. Jump. Jump. Just gotta hit both buttons and it'll open a bridge so we can actually hit the thing on the other side, because remember, we can't throw yet. And in case you're wondering, this is the end of the level. It is not difficult yet. Each level in this game is much shorter than the Battle for Bikini Bottom level. But there are more of them, I feel. I believe.
you are, Patrick. I've been trying to find you all evening.
Flashcards.
8 in the morning, SpongeBob.
Oh my gosh, 8 o'clock. I am
8
late for
o'clock.
work. Mr. Krabs is gonna kill me. Oh.
Anyways, we got the
Mr.
sponge on a wire
Krabs.
achievement.
Back
Clear
at
on
the
that
Krusty
level.
Krab, King Neptune confronts Mr. Krabs about his alleged thievery. He asks if there is anyone present who may vouch for Mr. Krabs' character. And our yellow knucklehead McSpazatron shows up to accuse Mr. Krabs of being a horrible person. King Neptune zaps Mr. Krabs, causing SpongeBob to sober up quickly.
They literally say he sobers up.
To journey to Shell City and retrieve the king's crown. Freezing Mr. Krabs in place, King Neptune grants a 6-day reprieve so SpongeBob and Patrick may attempt to retrieve the crown. King Neptune's daughter Mindy provides SpongeBob and Patrick with a magic mirror through which she can communicate and assist our heroic duo. We continue as SpongeBob and Patrick arrive at the paddy wagon.
Anyways, welcome to a new feature. Oh, hello, Gravy. Thank you for showing up. How you doing today?
SpongeBob, Patrick, it's time to
We're playing SpongeBob. How about you?
Paddy wagon to Bikini Bottom to the edge of town.
Hello, silly Gravy. Thank you very much.
This road will take you through Bikini Bottom to the edge of town. Don't let the paddy wagon take too much damage.
You are
You'll
very
have to start
silly.
again.
We're doing a driving level, which is new for this game. There are like 3 or 4 of them at least. Maybe 5.
Our journey begins. Epic, heroic, daring, valiant, courageous.
Have you ever seen the SpongeBob movie? It's pretty funny. Or at the very least, it's good for a kid's movie.
SpongeBob, you're driving a sandwich.
Oh, hi there, Apple Tree Pear. Thanks for the first time, chat. How you doing today? And yeah, Gravy's really nice like that.
Not just a sandwich, a Krabby Patty.
Well, I think you'd call this pretty silly, Gravy, because we're not just driving, but we're driving a sandwich. Have you ever driven a sandwich before? It's a bit slippery. Yeah, no worries, I get that. I love the lurkers just as much as I love the chatters. It's always appreciated. Yeah, the sandwich do be driving. Anyways, keep an eye out on this level because sometimes you can just kind of sneak around here and get some treasure chests. New extra. It's also a good chance to get some manliness tokens and find some hidden chests. Especially because later levels, we don't exactly have time to explore. Specifically, if we go back around here, I'm pretty sure there's a chest. I am correct. So we've already found 2 out of 3. Make a corner there. Make it through. And then we gotta watch out for these wrecking balls that'll be falling from the sky later. What kind of sandwich would you drive if you got the choice? Would you drive like a Krabby Patty sandwich, or would you drive like a more unique sandwich? Like maybe like a barbecue sandwich. But they have different stats. It's an interesting question, I feel. Up here comes the wrecking ball. Boop. That one doesn't matter too much, but this one opens a hole in the wall. I know this because I've played this game way too much. And that is all 3 extras for this level. Oop, almost got hit there. I did not though. We have 3 hit points in the sandwich. You cannot upgrade the sandwich. Technically, the sandwich's name is the Patty Wagon. So you can call it that, or you can just call it the sandwich. I don't really mind either way. SpongeBob, please. Anyways, we're about at the end here. And... clear!
You've reached the edge of town, and now you can go on to the next part of your journey. Here's your reward. Come back again if you want another driving challenge.
First off, I want to point out that you go right back to where you started for this little dialogue cutscene. It happens every time, and it's always funny. Anyways, thank you for the hype train conclusion. Escape from Bikini Bottom, 4 points. Share the new emote.
Chaos of Bikini Bottom behind them, SpongeBob and Patrick begin their long journey towards Shell City.
Flashcards, woo!
However, with SpongeBob gone, all is not well. Plankton is now selling the Krabby Patty at the Chum Bucket, and with every purchase, customers are getting a mind-controlling bucket helmet. Squidward has discovered Plankton's plan to create an army of bucket heads. Will Squidward save the day? No.
Will Squidward save the day?
SpongeBob
No.
and Patrick meet some of the charming locals who tell them they will not last long outside the city. But our friends do not listen.
Yeah, we literally get our sandwich stolen.
Our heroes are now stranded in a vast desert with only their feet for transportation.
3,000 miles to Shell City. This is our second full This is actually our first full SpongeBob level, because the first one only had the 1 token.
Plankton is using those radio towers to broadcast his evil messages across the sea. SpongeBob, you have to find a way to shut those towers down.
Anyways, we need an upgrade here.
You have enough Goopy Goober tokens. Now I can teach you the bash move.
But I have enough tokens this time because I went out of my way to do the other challenges when I saw them. So now SpongeBob has his uppercut move, which he started with in the first game.
Now I am the master. Wow!
It works exactly as it did in the last game.
Those radio towers are broadcasting Plankton's hypnotizing messages. If we don't do something soon, every creature in the sea will be under Plankton's control. You have to go into the desert and shut them down.
Isn't this the really dangerous desert that no one has ever returned from?
You'd think a desert like that would have a name for, like, the reputation.
No. I think that's the desert next to this one.
Oh, well in that case I'll have those towers shut down in a jiffy.
Nobody tell him. Also, shout out to the 2 gas station doofuses laughing at us in the background. Anyways, this works exactly like it did in the last game, except it's a karate glove instead of a bubble glove. Let's take a look at our extras. We have our first little artwork here. Gives us an idea of some of the costumes that they came up with. Some made it into the final game, some did not. Shout out to the one that's just a literal sponge. One of the later levels. A few different skins for the enemy spawner. You saw one of them last time with the tent. Some monsters labeled for the trench. An early mock-up of one of the levels. And we're back. There is a lot of art packs in this game. Oh yeah, you also get sound effects that you can just play whenever. So that's kind of neat.
Good luck, kid. You ain't never gonna get to that tower.
Oh yeah, I forgot this music. This music's kind of a bop. New enemy time. This is why you need the uppercut immediately. Because unless you have your upgrade to reflect projectiles already, like I do, this is the only way you can attack them, as you can see by the hint hint nudge nudge. No, I do not know what the spike was. Don't inquire. Anyway, since I have the upgrade, I can just send it back at him.
Back at ya.
And 2 swings is enough to knock him out. Our first little tilting platform, we saw that in Jellyfish Fields in our first
That's a
game.
headache waiting to happen.
Got a different version of the hammer enemies. Up. Whack.
I'm not feeling like a game of pets right now.
And uppercut to flip the platform. It's just like Goo Lagoon, if you remember that level. One nice thing about this is that you can reflect these projectiles in the air. Very versatile upgrade. I recommend getting it as soon as possible, especially if you're good at not getting hit. Speaking of if you're very good, we are almost to our next upgrade already. Speaking of that, let's get our bash upgrade for the Macho Bash. As you can see, it changes into a metal knuckle, and it also turns it into a bomb. It will latch on to whatever I hit with it, and it will explode when I press the Y button again. But yeah, Plankton's essentially just kind of broadcasting his propaganda at us. And right now we're trying to shut down some of these radio towers. It's a bit slower for regular stuff, but it breaks a lot more. Extra, extra, read all about it. A funny little consequence of the new moves is that Patrick is actually faster for casual movement usually, because you get the Sonic guitar so late in this game, and Patrick just has the cartwheel ability. But yeah, the intended method works just as intended. And it does one-hit kill in this with the upgrade, unlike the standard uppercut.
About this evil radio tower.
Yeah, that's a change that incentivizes buying those upgrades. A lot of these enemies can take a couple hits, even with the upgrades. Up. Alright. Tower 1 down. And as you can see, even the jellyfish are wearing bucket helmets, and you can see the long antennas from the cosmetic thing.
But not heavy.
Also allows you to break a good chunk of stuff, and as you can see, that's worth 80 extra points. Sometimes it's nice to little bonus.
Super fun. Saving the day.
Anyways, here we have a smattering of detours. Over there you see a teleport portal, over here you see a little challenge back in that cave with the crack. Anyways, get the hammer guy, one hit kill. Reflect. Reflect. Hit. Nice and simple. Create some platforms here to jump across these little steam geysers. They will knock you back if you get hit by them. Keep on moving. Unlike in the last game, I don't think there's an achievement for getting all the rarest objects in a level. So that's a nice little thing not to worry about. Anyways, this is the path to backtrack to two different paths. And there's actually 3 Goofy Gooper tokens locked behind this. I almost made it. I wonder if I can make it with like a running start here. Got it. 50 manliness points, hell yeah. Spongebob and Patrick better get all those manliness points because I sure ain't using them for myself.
Nothing like a little man type stuff.
Anyways, if you remember the Spongebob, the power-up that was barely used in the previous game, there are now dedicated challenges where you are stuck with it. I do love the music in these areas. Anyways, if you fall off at any point in this level, you go right back to the start. There are no checkpoints in these, but also no time limit, so take that for what you will. Get it. Move. Move. Get you. Wait for this. The movement with the Spongebob is a bit jerky, so you gotta be careful with him. And then those platforms collapse really fast, so you gotta time that dash. And yoink. The only downside about doing that one is that you gotta do some of the enemies again, because it respawns them when you reload back into the level. And by some of them, I mean all of the enemies. They're all back. Hit. Hit. Dodge that. That makes you really slippery if it hits you. Go ahead and get rid of you. And then we still have to get rid of you guys. Get yoinked for 2 hit points immediately. There is Krabby Patty up here, thankfully. And another one back there. One nice thing about those bucket helmets is that they will let you know if someone's locked onto you. Yellow means they're aware, red means they're chasing you. Heads up for those of you who do not have a sub to me right now, the next ad break starts in 5 minutes. Anyways, this one's literally just bounce across some trampolines and you get a token. Not too bad. That being said, returning from the last area is bungee challenges. Oh yeah, you get a treasure chest if you get all of those at once. And as you can see, that's another treasure chest off the list.
Activating Spongebob button.
Boop. Upgrade the cartwheel. Macho cartwheel, 5 points.
Super spin cycle.
It basically just increases the hit radius for that one. No delayed explosions on this one, unfortunately. Let me yoink that patty. And yoink that token. I do believe we might be able to get all the tokens in this level. There might be one that we can't get. But most of them should be doable. Notice that since we did not leave the level for the challenge, the enemies did not respawn. A very nice little bonus. Yoink! And tower 2 down. Ta-da! That being said, we do have more steam geysers to deal with in this area. So do keep your eye out. We do have another teleporter coming up, but first off, let's yoink you back. One more. And goodbye. Welcome to our first floating block challenge. This is purely a platforming challenge section. Take that for what you will. These are worth noting because sometimes there are actually treasure chests in here, so you do have to notice that. Like you can see one over here on the far left. So we have to focus on getting pretty high up. It's not that bad, you just gotta time it well. Why am I in here? What am I doing? Anyways, you do have a time limit, as noted on the top left of the screen. I will warn you that little spinning thing is not there for no reason. You'll see as we get closer. Up, spin! And as you can see, some of these are just constantly spinning. And then some of them start flipping. And I somehow saved that. Alright.
Spongebob wrote this stuff down.
I am giving a blanket warning here. If your eyes are sensitive, or you are prone to dizziness from overstimulation, do not watch the next 30 to 45 seconds until you hear me get the Goofy Goober token. This has been a warning from Pingsu. Yeah, there we go. There we go. There's that dizzying, stupid effect. Why is this here? And it is gone. Why is that here? Nobody knows. Yeah, that was the number one thing I was worried about if Andy decided to watch today. So I wanted to make a very clear warning point. It's certainly a demonstration of technology, for better or worse. Oop, that is in my face. And gotcha. Ad break starts now. We are just fighting normal enemies though. Luckily, it's not too tough of a combat arena. And since we have all 3 treasure chests, we don't really have to worry about backtracking. There is one small instance of backtracking, but it's going to be like maybe 2 minutes. Thank you! Got it. Anyways, I didn't show it off last level, but there are teleport. Well, these are porta-heads. These are our change your character's screen, essentially. There's usually only 1 or 2 of them in a level, so don't expect to see them often. Definitely not as often as you saw bus stops. And the reason I'm pointing this out is because we need it for this challenge, which has ice cube swings that Spongebob cannot swing from. This is the one time you need Patrick in this level outside of the random warps. And that's a clear. Now all we have to do is go back, switch to Spongebob, and finish the level out. Nice and simple. You gotta wait for this. But luckily, none of the enemies respawned because we did not take a teleport. Anyways, this one has 3 buttons to hit. It is just as easy as the others. Just making sure you can hit moving targets. Which you were doing with those enemies anyway, if you didn't have the upgrade. Oh right, these guys just die. Bye! And that's not just a progression achievement, That is also every Goofy Goober token in that level. Topple Trio Towers and Far Away. 15 points. Up next is, for better or worse, another level archetype in the game. Welcome to our first sliding level.
Last spot with those ugly plankton propaganda towers. Use whatever you can find to knock them down.
So what do we ride in the sliding level, you might ask? The answer is very simple. Why, of course it would be
The last of
a
Plankton's
bathtub.
propaganda towers are here on the edge of the desert.
Oh, breathtakingly evil.
These tracks form part of the slide through this area. I need you two to race down them and knock those towers over.
Sounds kinda hard.
Don't worry, guys. Stay on the track, jump over obstacles, and hit any plankton signs you see along the way. Good luck.
So essentially there are several targets in this level, like you can see in front of us, and our goal is to hit all of them on the way to the finish, which is going to happen no matter what. We need to break those to finish the level anyway. The sliding music does rock, though. This is probably going to be the first time I miss a treasure chest, though, because I remember a few of them were in weird locations. And some of them were definitely meant to be gotten on later runs. In, like, the later missions. Target 2. Gives you a little cutscene. And as you can see, one of the treasure chests is up there.
Lizzie was right. They knock over the bowling pin.
We cannot reach it this run, so don't try. Not unless you drop down from really high up. The geysers erupt. Tower number 3's down. The last two do take longer, I will say that. As you can see, you do need to break them in order to actually keep going. Dark spots indicate where these little ashes will fall. Well, these little rocks will fall, I suppose. That, break these. Jump through here. Jump here. But yeah, I like how Spongebob will do a Titanic pose if he jumps twice in this bathtub. It do be pretty funny. Especially if you fall off, because he'll just be stuck in that pose for like forever. Alright. Bop, bop, bop. Bada boom. Catapult! And launch. We need to take that bridge over on the left. The right path goes back down to a place you've already been. Now here's a tough one. That's just a nice little shortcut. You'll need to learn it if you want to do the time trials later. And there's my first death of the run, technically. Go figure. Gosh dang it. This is such a tight jump. Got it. Got you. Got a treasure chest. And then we backtrack down here. You can get that one anytime, it's just really rough to reach. Anyways, we're almost to the ending point. And by that, I mean, that was the end. Almost slid off the left for some reason, but we made it.
I knew you guys could do it. Here's your reward.
Level clear. Plankton's Towers, Part 2. 5 points. Flashcards.
Heroes, having foiled Plankton's evil plans, continue across the desert. But Plankton remains one stubby step ahead of them.
One
He
stubby
sends someone
step.
to make sure that they will fail. He is a vicious, ruthless killer named Dennis. Fortunately, Spongebob and Patrick
Dennis.
have discovered the paddy wagon in a parking lot. But the key is missing. So the only thing to do
Let's
is
go.
go into the rough, tough
It's
van
time for the
and
thug
look for it.
tug.
Good luck, my friends. You're going to need it.
You're going to need it. On to the next Patrick level, Bubble Blowing Baby Hunt. Do we have enough tokens for your move, Patrick? Or am I going to have to go back to the driving or sliding level?
You have to get the key to the paddy wagon back.
I can do either. But I got every token in 3,000 miles. So that should help me here.
Good news, Patrick. You've got enough goofy
Yeah, we got it.
to teach you a new ability.
No backtracking yet. Stupidest looking GIF so far.
My flop is the mightiest flop of all!
It's called the Smash.
I forgot they named it that. It's literally just the censored Smash because of that one episode.
There?
Yes, you have to be in the air for the Smash to work. You can use it to press buttons, break through floors, and even defeat enemies.
Yeah, Patrick doesn't have the ability to aerial spin like SpongeBob. Instead, he gets the ground pound equivalent, which SpongeBob does not get in this game.
The paddy wagon is parked outside, but you'll need to get the key back to use it.
That doesn't sound hard.
You'll probably have to defeat all of the thugs to get to it.
That sounds hard.
You can do it, I know you can.
Well, if you believe in me, then I can do it.
Anyways,
The key
new
to
enemy
the
introduction,
paddy
y'all.
wagon.
Yeah, SpongeBob's trying to help. He's not doing the best job.
You got it!
Whee! Anyway, this is what the Smash looks like. It's actually kind of pathetic. Especially compared to, like, the cartwheel we've upgraded. First things first. Yoink the treasure chest here. But yeah, you have to essentially hit the middle. Which is a very tough spot to hit on these guys. Case in point.
God, big steak.
Oh yeah, we got more treasure chests. What did we get? I will note, last level we missed 2.
Save the money first!
That being said, all our unlocks are in order, and we have a new targeting hand, and 2 more art galleries. We have the Patrick art pack, including costumes, some colorful decor, Enemy types for a turret enemy. Different flyers, known as flingers. Possible level beta. And back to that. Then we have the movie concept art pack, which has basically stills from the movie. And concept art for the movie itself, which is pretty cool. Although I am surprised they got away with showing nudity in any rated game. It's very nice artwork they got. Oh hey, it's us right now! At the Thug Tug. Or like an earlier version of Thug Tug. It's a sponge, it's not nude. Fair point, fair point. I also do like in the early concept arts how it's an actual mustache these guys get. Oh yeah, how are you doing today, Moon? But yeah, there's a lot of concept art in this game, and it's probably one of the best parts of unlocking stuff in this game. Oh, you're almost feeling better? That's great to hear, honestly. I know it's not fun to deal with. Anyways, I'm at 1 health, so we're gonna have to be careful here. Gotcha! This is where you actually need the new ability to progress in the game. You've been busy while sick, so you never really had a break. Hopefully you got to at least accomplish some stuff that, like, you need to get done anyway, and, like, you got to use the time efficiently. Oh yeah, there's our new little pointer reticle. It's Spongebob's face. You can see if I look behind us again. Oh yeah, no, I'm just saying in general. Anyway, this level introduces you to the TNT barrels, which are like the TNT tikis from the last game. Very prone to explosions. And giving us potentially a lot of points. Let's upgrade this stupid smash. Instead of landing on his butt, he now lands on his face. And it has a little shockwave to stun enemies that don't get directly hit by it. You can see it here. That little blue wave.
Oh, the key.
New enemy type. This is the turret enemy they were hinting at in that concept art. He's actually pretty easy to deal with because we can reflect projectiles with our upgraded abilities. If you don't have that upgrade though, it's a lot tougher. Anyways, this falls beneath you. There is a trick I'm trying to do here, and there's a reason I'm doing this. I might be thinking of a later area. Never mind. Anyways. Swing-a-ling. Boop! Got our new hammerhead variants. Got crowbars this time. Nice little chunk of points there. Yeah, they mean for you to, like, bait them into these TNT barrels, but it's not that difficult of a fight. I forgot about this room. It's just a sequence of buttons. Face plant, face plant, face plant. We know what we're doing. Bah! And then this one opens the door past it. Got hit there, but we got rid of him pretty easily. And more importantly, there is a patty here. Alright. Flashing light warning for people with sensitive eyes. We're about to enter a disco floor. So, it's fun, but also watch your eyes.
How much of a man do I
And bop!
Ouch!
Do you love the music? Anyways, pretty simple token to get, just a little platforming challenge with those flashing symbols that you might remember from the Murmur Lair in the last game. Got it! Yeah, no worries, pup. Take as much time as you need. If you need to help someone, you help someone. I do the same.
Oh, no.
Boxes here, a lot of explosives, so we're gonna wait and watch these chain react.
The manliness has landed.
That way we're not caught up in whoever decides to get blown up.
That's better.
This game has a fascination with lava for some reason. There's not really much lava in the actual movie, but there's like 3 levels with it in this game. Whoop. Already our next upgrade. I will take that. Let us start upgrading health.
More Krabby Patty with extra manliness, please.
Note that you have to upgrade each character's health separately, and each one adds 1 Krabby Patty. Up to a maximum of 6. Gotcha! Got you.
Watch your stuff.
Now we are going to have to backtrack to this level eventually, so I am going to... Oh. I forgot that thing sinks in and out. Yeah, it just kind of does it when it feels like it. But yeah, we are going to have to come back here for at least 1 or 2 challenges that we couldn't reach this time. That being said, this one is another combat arena challenge, so we can do it first try, much to my displeasure. Alright. Enemies here look a bit different. That's because they are variants we will see in a later level. Like usual, reflecting their projectiles back twice is enough to KO.
Nothing like a little man type stuff.
Wave 1 down, 2 to go. Ooh, that KO'd enough few enemies while I was waiting for them to splash damage. Speaking of splash damage, actually hit that one. Get you. Notice that the enemies in this level are very similar. There's a lot of them, but they're all doing the same two strategies. Either the burpers or the slingers. Get you. And then we do have one more projectile slinger. That's wave 2. One wave left. You can see me use that to get rid of a bunch of the other enemies in the area. Wrong button there.
That's doing up manliness. Keep in the corner.
Get you. Get you.
Super fun. Saving the day.
Get both of you there, and 3 others. Ready you. There's 3 left. 2 left. Hit you. And clear. With only minimal damage.
Like more of a man already.
Token acquired. Yeah, the next one's really the toughest one, honestly. Because I think there's 4 arenas in this game. Let me just... Up. Let the chain reaction do its thing. Wait. Up.
Beware of the curse!
You. Tongue swing.
Macho stuff.
Tongue swing.
Look out!
I was in the air, so I didn't do a spin. One of the differences between SpongeBob and Patrick. Gotta keep an eye on that. Swing.
I don't want that headache.
Bop. don't know if you can see it, but there's a treasure chest on one of these little mounds over here. It's very hard to get it, though, without having a later ability that will come back after we get it. I mean, I guess that was my fault for getting impatient. Anyways, you can see the chest over here on the left. You can't really reach it without having the fruit throwing ability, which you get in a later level. That being said, we have a warp here now that we've unlocked the task. Unlock the conveyor belts. Gimmick here is that we have to dodge these projectiles as we do so. Not that that's really much of a threat. Get all you, and get a detour over here. Now, if I didn't die, I would have gotten the treasure chest that was hidden in this, which I had to unlock earlier. But since I died, it reset the level, and I don't have the ability to get it yet. That being said, this area is ripe with breakable objects and manliness token collections. Anyways, Spongebob number 2. Yes, they do have them 2 levels in a row. Thank you for asking. And rolling. It's always weird to me, like, how smooth the frame rate is for these sections. It always feels a bit too smooth, if that makes sense.
Even in the corners.
Whoop. Slide around. Kind of roll around. Wait for this one to clear. You can see they got holes in them now. You can see... Ow! I was just trying to collect the manliness tokens. Mo. Back to the beginning. The manliness tokens don't even respawn, so you can't exactly grind for it with these either. Real talk, how many people actually like the Spongebob mechanic in these games? Because I feel like it's very few people. Boop. Barely slipped through there. Alright. Through all these rapidly collapsing platforms. Make it onto the lip here. It's interesting watching the game be speedrun because you'll see them do like little skips with momentum to like slide up here early with the height. But going casually, you kind of have to just take your time. Anyways, I believe that's the last detour for this level. There's one more mission we can do later, but it's another one that requires a move we don't have. Anyways, no shiny objects up there, but we can still blow up the giant stacks. Always good for another 100 points. Keep on rolling. Bonk. Yeah, smashing through the floors in these levels can be really fun sometimes. You can sidestep here for a few extra tokens. I don't like doing that one. It's kind of a waste of time for how little they offer. And there's the trap. I fell right into it. That being said, I did respawn all these guys. I will gladly help myself to your extra tokens. We're almost up to our next upgrade, which would be hit points for Patrick, unless we get our next ability first. You swing, swing. And pop! Get out of here. You fool, get out of here. Oh, my man just blew up the TNT. That was actually kind of creative if you didn't almost die. Immune to being stunned. Noted. Also missed this one over here. Let's break down the wall. And that is enough for our next upgrade, which is health for Patrick. 4 whole Krabby Patties. Let's go.
Another Krabby Patty.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I like that better or worse than it being underwear in the first game and like most later games. Bomb. Anyways, this is the where Spongebob is required for one thing precisely. And it's an ability we don't have yet. So we're going to go ahead and just finish the level out. Head down the slide. And it's chaos. Even the game has trouble handling it. Oi. And that's a clear. Let's rock it.
Don't let it get away!
Idiots.
I think we've got the key now, Patrick. I also think you can get off of me.
Sorry, I was teasing a friend in DMs. The key ingredient, 5 points. Brings us up to 16 Goofy Goober tokens. For the record, I believe we need 50 to beat the game.
The gates are locked. You'll have to find all the keys. to
It's
unlock
time
them.
for a driving level. Like she says, you need all 5 keys to exit the gate. And that takes at least 3 laps.
The gates out to the main road are locked.
Locked? Then how can we drive out?
We can't possibly just, I don't know, drive through the door. That'd be rude. We say after literally blowing this guy's place up.
Board the paddy wagon and bust through the gates!
See, even Patrick's suggesting it. I have good ideas. You know they're good ideas if Patrick agrees with them.
Sorry, Patrick. For that, we'd need a Super Krabby Patty Deluxe.
I guess they thought of it, at least.
You can unlock the gates if you find all the keys around the track.
Anyways, who's ready for a little drive around town? This time there are TNT around, so you can't just crash into everything you see. There's also normal oil slicks and damaging hot sauce slicks. Watch where you drive. You can see up here there's going to be a ramp later. It's one of the reasons we can't get everything yet. We can bust through this wall, and I know there's at least one chest here somewhere. Yoink a key, we need 5 keys reminder. Like I said, bust through the gate. Nice and simple. And this one leads to our first chest. Yoink, that's number 12. There's a hot sauce slick. And you can see the other treasure chest down there, but we need the key up here, so we're going to do that first. That being said though, like I said, we're going through at least 3 laps of this place. So we'll have another shot at that one. Oh right, I forgot that was damaging. Sorry, brain turned off. I saw object to break. Must break the object. Yoink the burger. Take the detour to the right, path that you're supposed to go. There are actually spike strips around the place. So careful where you drive in here. Case in point. Get a key this way. And we'll go down here for the normal route this time. It's not too exciting. It does have a key though, and we need those. You can see up here the ramp we took with the treasure chest on the right. Or at least one of them. Anyways, we can drive around this ramp and go down low, and that's how we get this chest. Number 13 for us. That being said, it doesn't have our last key. And we do only need one more key. And like you've seen, it's on that ramp that's going to... Well, it's on that pass area that we need the ramp to get to. Surprise! It's here now. Arbitrary lap goal is required. Anyway, this essentially just takes us above the tunnel. Because like you can see there's the exit to the tunnel. I'm doing this just because I want to go up to the top again and show off the right path. A place that doesn't give off the chest. It does have some ramps for shiny objects though. We all know you love those. Yeah, there's the ramp on the left with the treasure chest. And this is the one that leads to some manliness tokens. Up! Do a curve around. And that's a level clear, y'all. Nice and easy.
Well done, Spongebob and Patrick. Here is your reward.
Goofy Goober token. 5 points. Unlocked. How do we get out of here? Now then, hope you all are ready for the first boss fight of the game. There are 4 bosses in the game.
Patrick, we've got to start acting like men. I'll be right back.
Behold, skulls
SpongeBob, wait!
and inebriated
Find
king.
chocolate.
I'll have 2 chocolate banana splits with sprinkled fairy stars and goober beans. With extra sauce, please.
Yeah, flare those
Let
eyelashes.
go now. I said let go, please. What kind of old lady are you?
Needless to say, this is not an old lady handing out ice cream. It is actually a giant monster. Because of course it is.
I'll save you, SpongeBob!
Anyways, it's boss fight time. This boss essentially goes through 2 different phases. You have the charging phase, where you just bounce it off the cliff with the cartwheel or the spin. Either one works there.
This hurts you more than it hurts me.
Good job, Patrick. Almost there.
And then you have the far away phase, where it mimics the behavior of a different enemy. In this case, it is mimicking the hammer enemies. Now it's back down here, and we can continue whacking its butt into the abyss. Since we hit the threshold again, it is far away. Smack you there. Almost went without getting hit. I was too focused on trying to see how much damage that would do. That being said, we do get a clear there. Yeah, you can get achievements in this game for beating this boss without taking damage, but you have to do it without any upgrades as well. Which, needless to say, is not very good.
Patrick, step on it!
Come on, kiddies. Have some ice cream.
Jump for it, Patrick!
And so, the hideous creature was vanquished by an even more hideous creature
Bye-bye.
coming from the deep ocean trench.
Well, we lost our car.
They don't do the face, sadly.
Find the car. Where's the road?
There's the road on the other side of the deep, dark, dangerous, monster-infested trench.
Let's go.
After gulping, SpongeBob and Patrick decided to throw in the towel. Luckily, Mindy arrived and showed them what was really going on back in Bikini Bottom. Plankton had transformed Bikini Bottom into Planktopolis. The sight of their
Yeah, in the
city
movie, this is the
convinced
first we
our
hear about
heroes
this.
to continue on to Shell City. So, in order to become men, they
Or
cried like little babies.
the first SpongeBob hears of it.
Someone was hot on their tail. With no time to lose, Princess Mindy thought of a better idea, and our heroes quickly became men and marched toward the treacherous trench.
Anyways, after our driving level and boss fight, we have another not-normal level. We have another sliding level.
To get to Shell City, you're going to need to cross the bottom of the trench.
It's a
You can
very
get to
big
the bottom
slide.
using this slide.
Like, legit, it's actually massive.
The only way across the trench is along the bottom, but you have to get there first by traveling down the slide, past those sea monsters.
Oh yeah, we have kelp mustaches now, by the way. That's because we're men. Ignore the penguin girl in the top right. I do not have a mustache for her.
The trench is pretty deep.
And very dark.
Oh, no sweat, Mindy. We're men now. Those sea monsters wouldn't scare a guppy.
That's the spirit. Now get down there as quickly as possible.
Anyways, we have a long way down, so we best get started. But yeah, this is a very big trench to dive into. And there's actually a lot of paths to take. And you'll see that as we progress. It is very easy to take different paths for every mission in this level. Although some of them are not the fast paths, so do keep that in mind. Take the side path here. It actually just bounces us farther forward, mind you. It's a bit faster though, so that's nice. For some reason I just completely stalled out there. Nice. Anyways, inside a monster's guts. This will not be the last time you see this. It is pretty gross. Bounce up here. I believe there's a chest up here somewhere. If I am correct. Am I? Yeah, it's at the end of the next turn here. We also skipped the next lava breach section there over on the left. Yoink! Mine. And then we have more splitting paths here. And steam geysers, because you loved that last time we did a slide level. Let's go ahead and yoink in here. Take this path. And whoops, that is just the way backwards. I think. Oh no, wait, I might have been correct. Yeah, there's a treasure chest here.
Do you have any free?
So that's treasure chest 2 out of 3. There's one more left to find, and I forget where it is. Because I think it requires a very specific path on these, splitting intersections later.
How is that for you?
It's either that or it's one of these other tunnels like the ones we did the first time. Left, it's always the same, mind you, so I can just memorize it. Ain't that convenient? Just jump up here. Anyways, I think the path is right then left. I'm very not sure here. Alright, I think it might have been over that way. So many geysers in this level. There's so many. Alright, made it in. Ooh, that is a sharp right turn. Unfortunately, it puts us back out here, so we gotta do that weird turn again. Unless there's a way down there easier that I'm not aware of, which I probably am not aware of.
So many choices, so little time.
Man, that's such a tough jump. Alright. Sorry, I was typing to mess with someone in DMs. Just having some fun.
So many choices, so little time.
Got it! Yoink. How did I make that? I feel like there's a trick I'm missing. I know I've done this before. I know the treasure chest is over there. Oh, I just slid off the side there. Sorry, I just really want to get this chest. There's no upgrades that you need for this section, because you don't get upgrades for the sliding, so I know I can get it this time.
Well, that's different.
Get it! Okay, I just had to get on the main platform first. Ow. And that's all 3! Just had to rethink my approach. Yoink! Next checkpoint, let's go. Next ad break starts in 2.5 minutes, y'all, just a heads up. And we are almost at the end here, just gotta get through these last platforms. And that's a level clear.
Holy cow! You actually did it?
Ah, did you actually do it? Thanks for having no faith in us, Mindy.
Of course you did. We're men.
Yeah, right. Here's your reward.
Totally believed in you the whole time. Getting to the bottom of things. 5 points. Next up, I believe the next move we relearn is the Sponge Bowl.
This place is full
Do we have
of horrible,
enough?
hideous,
I don't think we do.
And disgusting monsters. You've got to cross the trench to get to Shell City.
That monster, ew. But yeah, this level is kinda gross at times.
I'm sorry, Spongebob.
Yeah,
You don't have
that's
enough
what I
of the
thought.
Goober tokens for me to give you the Sponge Bowl. You'll need the Sponge Bowl to defeat the monsters here.
I want to help you save the world, but you don't have enough goober bucks. I'm sorry. Yeah, no problem, girl. Well, how many do I need?
Sponge bowl. Will a cereal bowl do?
No.
Sorry, Spongebob, but you need more Goofy Goober tokens.
20, huh? Yeah, it just yoinks you back into this menu. Anyways, we have time challenges that we can use in order to get some of these tokens that we missed.
If anyone knows what this screen does, please tell me.
The That being said, first let's check the options and see if we have any other extras to equip. Tenna Fountain. Next art pack. This one's centered around Plankton. See one of his statues. His brainwashing advertising. Doesn't he look so happy? Got the Fogger. These are the burping guys. Got the Slammers, the evolution of the hammers from the last game. A vision of Planktopolis. And that's all for that one. We are up to Story Movie 3. There are 2 trailers and then 3 story movies so far. And a few sun packs.
Lots of toys to play with.
Anyways, it's time to go token grinding. Speaking of Goofy Goober, my friends are such fucking goobers.
Try a time challenge?
Not in particular, but I do need the Goofy Goober tokens, so sure, let's do it.
I'm challenged all the time.
Forgot about that line.
Good one, buddy.
Yeah. Wait, what?
Yeah, he was not joking, SpongeBob.
You'll have a set time limit to get to the end of the road. If you finish in less than the set time, I'll reward you.
Anyways, there's 2 different time challenges and a ring challenge. Oh yeah, we get these little sparkling antenna now. Thanks to one of those extras we got. Got a decent amount of these boosts to use, which will help us. I also got the detours in here. Through there, and we can take the inside this time because we already have all the treasure chests. Do you have to go out here a bit? Right. Yeah, that's the issue, trying to cut through there. Yoink. Welcome back, those of you who were on ads. Completely whiffed on the turn because I was saying that. There's a bit of traffic in here. 2 boats to be specific. Then we can launch out of here. Dodge to the left, brake come on the right. Cut around the side. And then we do have another side path here. This is where the last treasure chest was. Water detour. Woo! Get whacked there, but it doesn't really matter too much at this point. Sneak through here. Get like a sandwich here. Slip around the sides and get our final boost over the ramp.
It's going up.
Final time, 2:43.
You've won the time challenge. Here's the reward.
Yippee! So thrilling.
have a real challenge for
Up.
you.
Thank you for the hydrate, redeem pup. Let me take care of that. And got it. Anyways, next up is the ring challenge,
Ready. What do we do?
which is not really much better.
Rings will appear on the road. Go through each ring before it disappears. If you get through them all, I'll reward you.
Thrilling. Essentially just follow the leader. No time limit, but these things do disappear if you miss them long enough. So there's basically a time limit. But not always. Or at least not as similar. Anyways, for these, just focus on getting through them. You can nip their sides if you want, but the body of the car has to go through the middle. One thing that's cool about the ring challenges is that they do encourage learning new paths, like you can see here. Although they do make you go the long way sometimes as well. Made it in. Not bad, not bad. Left, center, and yeah, I did believe it was the left. You can see, I did have a bit of wiggle room there, but it would have started turning red a moment later.
We need it.
Left pass here, and here. Did get hit by the car that time. Knocked over the other boat. Lacing it through here. Dodge, in. I do believe we go straight here. We do not. My bad. We all get to see this path at least. It's not really anything special. You leave here. Yoink it. Slam it. Floor it. The Spongebob special. To the other side, doesn't matter which way you go. Dodge the ball on the left. Go around this way like I do every time. Hit you. Hit you. Hit the gas. And clear. Let's go.
You've beaten the ring challenge.
That's Goofy Goober token number 3 out of 4 on this level. One more and we'll be clear of it.
Since you beat the other challenges so easily, I
Now,
have the
don't
time.
get me wrong. All of the missions past the first one are filler on this, but the 4th mission is the most filler because it's literally just the second mission but shorter.
Easy. Yeah, it was easy.
Oh, very easy.
All right, I'll give you a hard time to beat. Get to the end of the road in less than the set time.
Anyways, the first time was 4 minutes, now it's 3.
So much destruction.
Missed that boost. Side path. Launch. Should have remembered. Launch too fast in there, it's not quite pulled out yet. I'm still not quite I'm not sure if it's faster to use my boosts as I'm lifting off or as I'm landing. It's hard to tell sometimes. Slip on the inside there. On the inside of you too. Launch on the exit. Launch here, there's another boost up ahead. Swing around a bit. Launch out here. Get over that. Launch through that. Slide around the outside there. Then you just gotta anticipate the launching here. You can cut inside of. Bonked there. My time was like 2:43 first time. It's going to be around the same. 1, 2. Yep, match the time.
You did it!
You did it. Voicemo, you did it. Unlocked. You don't need a license to drive a sandwich. 10 points for getting all Goofy Goober tokens on this level.
Try and beat your best time on this road.
No. It does force you to, like, hit this, but you can leave as soon as it starts.
Spongebob wrote this stuff down.
How many tokens am I at? Really not gonna show that?
Wait.
1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Alright, we should be good to enter this next level. This next level will probably be the last one we play before the end of the stream. So I hope y'all are ready to be men, at least for a few minutes. Anyways, let's get our power up.
Awesome! You have enough Goofy Goober tokens to earn your next ability, the Sponge Bowl.
I don't know why her mouth moves ahead of her text. Like, they're trying to sync it up, but they missed it a bit. The stupid GIFs return.
Strike-o-matic!
And the stupid catchphrases with it.
Oh, I forgot my spoon.
No, Sponge Bowl.
Because you already made a
It's
cereal
really
joke.
useful on things you don't want to get too close to. Those nasty bucketheads must be stopped. Shell City is on the other side of this dark, scary place.
Real men aren't afraid of the dark.
You need to get across this trench.
Real men aren't afraid of the trench.
The trench, singular.
Of course they're not. Just look out for monsters.
Monsters.
Anyways, throw a bowling ball and it goes in a trajectory like so.
Up to Daisy. Clear the way.
These are like the timid tikis. They disappear if you get too close to them. Long distance attacks work just fine though. Next up, we'll get the upgrade for this, and I really hope we get it soon because it's actually really useful. But as you can see, we're pretty close to getting it. Hit! Raise the platforms up. New enemy type. It's another projectile user. You can either sponge bowl into it, or you can reflect projectiles if you have that upgrade. As Patrick demonstrates, chasing it will tire you out,
like a starfish.
not the enemy. Boink! It will not knock you that far away, though. But yeah, as you can see, there we go. Yeah, that works just fine. First off, let's go ahead and wall jump up here, because there is a monster generator up top, and we want to get rid of that. As you can see, it has a different design than we're used to.
I'm not feeling like a game of catch right now.
Boink, boink. Anyways, back here is another wall break, I believe. Am I wrong? Maybe I was confusing it with the 3,000 miles. Oh well. Or wall jumping bullshit, specifically across gaps.
Come on, wherever you are.
Luckily, we know how to deal with you. Boink. Boink. Goodbye. And then if we look around here, first off, there's a combat arena. But secondly, there is a treasure chest up here along this gap. Number 17 we found, actually. Now then, this is the toughest combat arena challenge, if my memory is correct. As always, it's 3 waves of enemies. As always, they're going to be a pain to deal with. We do have the Spongebob, though. For what that's worth. We can also do that. You can also see everyone has those sparkly antennas we added on with the extra. And they just have more hit points in general. Yeah, that's fun.
Is the room spinning or is it just me?
Doing that. Wave 1 down. And only 1 heal needed. Wave 2. Hit you. Hit you. Keep doing it a bit too late. Got you first try. Yeah, these guys take multiple hits for no real reason. you. Only one projectile guy left on this wave. Get rid of you. Take damage for no real good reason. And clear wave 2. Good news is this last wave should be enough enemies to get the upgrade for the bowling ability. Alright, new enemy type we haven't seen yet. Like with the projectiles, we can send those missiles right back to sender. Problem is, they're coming at us from the air, so it's going to be a bit tougher. They also have a bit of a shockwave. You. And reminder, if we die here, we have to start over at wave 1. Get you. Let's go ahead and get that sponge bowl up. And that is going to be a very good upgrade, because it makes the thing explode. It also just deals more damage, enough to one-hit kill here. Just taking advantage of that, I only had to deal with one laser guy ever. And that's a mission clear there. That is Goofy Goober token number 22, I believe it said. Not bad, not bad. Yoink! Yoink! Get rid of this enemy dealing with Patrick, and we go into the belly of the beast. How thrilling. Got a teleport box because I believe the entrance to this thing is a slide.
Up to Daisy. Spongebob opening presents.
Yoinked. Gotcha.
Macho.
Hi, Patrick. Anyways, we got another SpongeBob wall jumping section. My favorite.
Boing.
Because as you can see, it disappears as soon as you finish it.
Super fun. Saving the day.
Come on. There we go.
Go for it.
Anyways, this thing will move as soon as we hit it. But there's a bungee challenge over here for a token.
We're friends.
Six targets left. After this. Four. And yoink! Goofy goober. That is number 24. Back out here. And we can activate the guy, start riding him along this acid. Lovely, I know. Yeah, this game just really loves unsettling colors for some reason, like this yellow.
Vacuuming up manliness, even in the corner.
Got it. Locks it. Gotcha. Another crossing. Another KO there. Wait for you to cross here.
Nothing like a little man type stuff.
Yeah, these guys only shoot 3 because they're not the combat challenge ones. And now that we got this, we can whack you for 3 quick hits. Technically, this could count as a mini-boss. I don't count it as one. But yeah, he's not happy about that. Let's see here what we got. Looks like we should be good here. Oh yeah, there's jellyfish in here for some reason. Probably got eaten by the monster. checkpoint and the door to the outside.
This is great. You
Anyways, you can see here we got more enemy generators up here. So that's always fun.
Vacuuming up manliness, even in the corners. Whoa! It's a freshman. On the track.
There that is.
Upsy daisy.
Right, let's get rid of you. Hell yeah. You can see the Goofy Goober token at the end of the bridge up there.
Upsy daisy. Go for it.
Boink. Back here, up here. Bounce. Bounce.
These just ooze macho.
Get that up as well.
Go for it.
Wow, you went really far away. Nice. Bounce. Bounce. Bounce.
Come on, wherever you are.
Hey, you're shooting into the ground, mister. Get you. Get you. Got our next monster here. As you can see here, we have an area where you're going to need Patrick's throwing ability, which we don't have yet. And that is related to that Goofy Goober token over here, in case you're curious. Jumpin', jumpin', jumperoo.
Boing.
Anyways, there is one thing we are required to do. As you can see, the monster will go backwards towards the area where they came from. Or in this case, just disappear entirely. So they leave us in here, which is a battle arena challenge. Thrilling, I know, right?
Whoa! It's a freshman.
Just what we needed, right? More generic mooks. Oh. Every time you do it, you unlock a trampoline, and it bounces up to the next level. Get you. There's the next floor.
Bottom, one tablet soul at a time.
Get you. That's another trampoline. Bouncy. Yoink! And the reward for that is that you get to go higher than you were before. Albeit you do have another round. Yoink! Yoink the Krabby Patty there. And as you can see, the token shining down there near the bridge is our end of the level. Go ahead and break that. And as you can see, it's much easier with the upgrade. Otherwise, you gotta do one at a time. Now then, before we leave, I do believe there is two things we can do. Patrick has a challenge up here you can get, involving swinging from these ice blocks.
Bring him to.
And then we have a floating block challenge that we'll do in a moment. Yoink! Easy Goofy Goober token here. Only takes like 2 minutes to detour for, if that. And we should get our next upgrade point in a moment here from this level. I don't think this one does the dizzying effect that the first one does, thankfully. It is tougher though. A lot of spikes, a lot of rotating, and a lot of bouncing trampolines. Not sure what the detour over here is for. Up. We do have enough for another health point, though. Almost enough for that 6th Krabby Patty.
One top sponge.
I'm keeping an eye out in case there's one with a treasure chest on it somewhere. Because I think the treasure chest is in this. There's a treasure chest in this level. Ooh, barely made that. I saw that flipping. I saw you flip twice. Oh, I see you over there. Got it! And we dive towards the finish. First try, y'all. Let's rock that. Alrighty, let's finish up the level, get the next cutscene, and then we'll probably stop for the day. Because as you can see, the finish is literally just right here. For this level. Achievement. Here, monster. Nice monster. 5 points. Oh wait, we might have a boss fight.
And that is how Spongebob and Patrick escaped the trench.
If it's a boss, we do the boss.
Disgusting monsters. Meanwhile, Dennis continues to follow our heroes.
If it's not a boss,
Some
we're done, but...
unsavory types attempt to get in his way, but he manages to reason with them. And so, like 2 tin cans in a trash compactor, Spongebob and Patrick continue on, blissfully unaware of the danger closing in on them.
Danger closing in.
Is a field full of stanky garbage.
Oh right, it's a normal
Shell
level
City
next.
Somewhere on the other side, they have no choice but to push on.
Next up is Shell City Dead Ahead. We'll start with this level next week, because I believe I need a couple more Goober tokens for Patrick's throwing ability. Perhaps. Could be wrong.
Plankton is using those televisions to brainwash
If it's 25, we're good.
ocean creatures. You must destroy those televisions.
Big ol' level.
Patrick, you've collected enough Goofy Goober tokens.
Okay, we have enough to start next time, so that's good. That is one of the stupider GIFs, though.
Now with improved targeting, whatever that is. Okie dokie.
Plankton's using those TVs to try and trick people to come to Bikini Bottom. If they go, they'll become slaves in his army.
As one does.
If only there was something I could do.
You have to destroy the TVs. Who knows how many people Plankton will enslave if we don't?
Never fear, Mindy. I'm an expert at knocking stuff down.
Sure, Patrick, sure. Anyways, that's it for today. Thank you all for tuning in. Let's see who all's streaming right now. Thanks to those of y'all who stayed around. It's really appreciated.
Alright.
I want to raid someone new. Oh hey, Tribulated, you showed up at the very end.
I know.
Don't know what to tell you. I'm just trying to figure out who to raid. Let's see here.
Oh, you think you're clever, do ya?
How someone on 48 days of a subathon?
Ah, ooh, 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 ah, yee, that year.
Channel name is Alexilotl. If I'm getting that right. Double check. Okay, that's it.
Boy, oh boy, stuff.
This has been Ozokrit, she, her pronouns, and Ping Su, also she, her pronouns. I'll see y'all tomorrow for the start of Hollow Knight, and I'll see y'all a week from today for more SpongeBob SquarePants movie game. Have a good day. Have a good day now. Goodbye.